first speaker to show you how we all let go. Do you believe your life is better with more? Or do you believe your life is better with less? I believe life is better with both. And tonight I'm going to share my story to show how that is true. As a society, we believe that life is better with more. More, more, more. And I believed it too, until one day, a trip to the consignment store changed my mind. First, I want to take you back to when I was a teenager, and the place to go was the mall. Everybody loves the mall, right? I loved meeting up with friends, eating at the food court, and avoiding my homework at all costs. But my main mission for going to the mall was the thrill of the hunt to find the perfect shirt, shoes, and shorts. You see, I thought if I found the perfect clothes and shoes that I would fit in, and I would be happier and more confident. But that's not how it worked. And so I shopped, and I shopped, and I shopped. This relentless pursuit continued into adulthood, but it became more than just about the clothes. It was the pantry stocked for a family of 6, when it was just my husband and me. It was this will be the perfect gift for my niece's 16th birthday. She was 3 at the time. It was the 7 different kitchen appliances that all served only one purpose each. The rice cooker, the yogurt maker, the warmer, the server, I could go on, right? The slow cooker and the pressure cooker, and whatever you used to saute. To this day and every day, I am thankful for the Instapot. Do you know why? Because it does 7 different processes, but only takes up this much space, right? Yay! As I continued through the years, I figured out that I was drowning in my stuff. You see, I was struggling with my clothes, struggling. I've spent way too much time in my closet figuring out what to wear. I spent way too much money buying stuff I would never wear. And you know, all this wasted money and time, it made me anxious, stressed out, and really, really unhappy. It was the exact opposite of what I had been seeking. This vicious cycle continued as I continued to fill my voids of self-doubt, self-worth, and confidence. Fast forward to 4 years ago, when I was shopping at my favorite consignment store. I was trying on item after item, and I could justify all of them. I could use another pair of black pants, or this shirt is only $4. Score! Clothes I needed because I had nothing to wear. Maybe some of you can relate. Yeah. This particular day, I had found a huge stack of clothes to buy. So I picked them up, and as I was headed to the register, I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror. Something felt different. So I put the clothes down, and I looked closer. I caught another glimpse. Wow, I look great in this dress. I'm rocking this orange color. And I look better in this than anything I'm about to buy. I looked again, and I noticed I was standing a little taller. And then it got real. What are you doing? Your closet is already overflowing. And this negative self-talk you've been telling yourself for the last 30 years, it's not serving you. Not only that, it's not true. Tears welled up in my eyes, and for the first time in such a long time, I thought, I'm worthy. I'm good enough. And I'm perfect the way I am. I didn't know where these feelings were coming from. All I knew was that a weight was being lifted, and it felt good. As I got home, I went straight to my closet because I was going to let go of anything that didn't make me feel beautiful, confident, and happy. That's right, now was the time. But where do I start? I've been so overwhelmed for so long. So I did what any overwhelmed person in this situation would do. I went to the kitchen and I poured myself a cold drink. I checked my email. I checked my social media, and I watered my plants. That's what I did. After I procrastinated for most of the afternoon, anybody relate to that? I went back to my closet to ask myself the hard questions. Why do you have all this stuff? The abundance of food, all these clothes, shoes, purses, all the gifts in the gift closet. You have a gift closet. And it wasn't small. It wasn't small. And all of a sudden, I realized that I was overwhelmed again, but it was time to start to let go. The lifetime of burden of feeling unworthy and full of self-doubt, it was weighing on me. It was exhausting me, making me tired and weak. I knew I needed some relief, so I collapsed on the floor. I got my relief, right? As I laid on the floor for quite some time, I realized that the answer had been there all along. I shopped because I wanted to fit in and to have the perfect outfit and to be accepted. Doesn't everybody want to be accepted? I bought so much food just in case somebody would happen to stop by. I could feed them. Because alone, I felt I wasn't enough. And all those gifts in that gift closet, they were all to prove to my friends and family that I was worthy of their time, their love, and their attention. I realized the answer was right there all along. I just couldn't see it because of my stuff. Because of my stuff. As I picked myself up off the floor, I knew I had to let go of my clothes, most of them. I had to let go of those feelings of self-doubt and unworthiness. But where to start? Are you seeing the trend here? Yeah. But this time I came up with a solution. 15 minutes. I can do anything for 15 minutes, right? Right. And I'm going to start with my black pants because I have a feeling that some of them can go. So I took out some of my black pants and put them on the bed. It formed a small mountain. I found some more black pants, put them on the bed. It formed a larger mountain. Surely I'm out of black pants. I put those on the bed. Oh my God. Somebody had to do it. I've just got to let it go, right? I realized at that moment that I could start a black pants store. All on my own. But I was feeling so much better. So I continued with my shirts, my shorts, my shoes, my purses, until I had a clean slate, if you will. Mel Robbins, author and motivational speaker, once said, "Your doubts create mountains, and your actions move them." There it was, my piles of self-doubt and unworthiness lying on my bed from the last 30 years. Right then, I knew that I had to let go. I had to let go of my clothes, and I had to let go of those feelings. So I began to purge with reckless abandon, getting rid of those clothes, keeping the ones I loved, of course, but getting rid of all the ones that I hadn't worn for years, if ever, and letting go of the ones that had tags. Tags. Surely they didn't bring me any joy, right? Letting go was and I started with 15 minutes, and another 15 minutes, and another 15 minutes. Letting go was intoxicating, right? Now, that cold drink I had poured myself earlier may have had a little bit to do with it, just a little bit. But I was feeling much better in a short period of time. That glimpse in the mirror in 15 minutes is where it all began. I moved my mountains of stuff, and I moved my mountains of feelings not serving me. I learned that day that life is not about the stuff. It was never about the stuff. Now, you may be wondering if I still shop. I know there's some naysayers out there that think I still shop, and I shop way too much. But that's not the case. Everything I bring home has earned a coveted spot in my closet, my small stash of gifts, my appropriately sized pantry, and my life. I believe that my life is better with less. By owning less, I've gained so much more. More time, more money, more calm in my daily living, more joy, more happiness, more confidence, and more freedom to live a life I love. I didn't know my life would change that much in that 15 minutes, but it did. What's your mountain? What's your mountain? My mountain was my clothes and my feelings not serving me. That day, I conquered my mountain, but not only that, you know what? I conquered myself. 15 minutes, just 15 minutes. I ask you, what mountain will you move with your 15 minutes?